Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Yes, it's time to talk about him. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from DAIMA. We gotta discuss him, we gotta talk about him. I want to respect people with spoilers, right, as much as I can. It's now been like a full week since Vegeta's out. I feel like with Gohan Black, I was actually potentially a little bit too respectful, and I waited too long to do a video talking about him, and that includes having him on the thumbnail and stuff like that. Just before we get into it, if you're mad that he's there, I like on the thumb and stuff, like, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry, man. Day 1, he's not going on the thumbnail. Day 2, I'm not doing it. But we're a weekend. I want to get a video out. We got to put him on there. People got to look and see, oh my god, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I got to click that. It is what it is, man. I'm sorry, we're here. But, alright, so DAIMA has, in my opinion, the really huge moment. I mean, we can get into so many discussions of, like, the forms and stuff like that, the meathead. That's what I am. And guess what? I'm a Dokkan content creator. I look at this, and my first thought is, oh my god, Saiyan Day, Dokkan Fest, daddy, here we come, right? Like, yeah, that's all I'm looking at, man. Like, I do have Crunchyroll pulled up here, but it's like, cause we gotta see the, like, I'm sorry, just like a quick clip, man, of this kid, arms crossed. Like, you want to tell me that this is not gonna be his idol animation? Like, like something like this? Like, look at this. So that's where Vegeta got it from, huh? Vegeta, that's where we got it from. Right there. So it's like, having this in Dokkan is going to be crazy. And, there's been other good stuff, like, like Goku vs. Tamagami 3 was fire. But, I mean, it was just Super Saiyan 1 Goku. And then he goes Super Saiyan 2, which, I mean, we've seen Goku go a lot in Dragon Ball history. This, we've not seen this besides Heroes. This is a big deal. This is a huge deal, right? So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the landing spot, right? And stuff like that. Now, I guess, so I have the last couple of Saiyan Day characters. So this is Saiyan Day 2024, Saiyan Day 2023, Saiyan Day 2022. Right, these 3 characters. Maybe, do we think that this guy could easy for Saiyan Day 2025? Yeah, he could probably, huh? This guy? Damn, he could be 2 months away from easying. That's crazy. Oh my god, he would probably be so crazy too. Jesus. Right? Like, dude, this guy could be nuts. Because it's like, we're now getting into characters that have, like, modernized kits for real. Right? Characters who are filled with damage reduction and guard and dodge everywhere. Right? We're getting into Red Zone era characters that are easying now. So, like, it's, ECAs are about to start, I don't know, it just seems like, as the years go by, our characters get stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's like, Goku and Frieza is stacking toxic mechanics, bam, 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 on top of each other, but it just doesn't matter with how good every single character they release is, right? Like, we can handle all this nonsense. So, the thing about this, I suspect that we're gonna see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta here, probably in Legends first. I would not be shocked if this guy's, like, literally the next Legends Limited LF on Legends. Like, they really could. They've already got him ready to go. And Dokkan does as well. But for Dokkan, it's just, I guess the timing is just probably bad for Dokkan. We're gonna go directly into Anniversary, right now for Dokkan. We just had the final summonable characters we're going to get, before Anniversary, and it was Daima, Goku, and Glorio. So they started at the beginning. We still do kind of need to get Tamagami 3, and then now, like, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Outside of kind of, like, these 4, there's not a ton. I mean, Tamagami 2 and 1, I guess, do have a lot of fights as well. I mean, there is Majin Ku and Majin Du, but I mean, they do not feel like Dokkan. Those are, like, banner units right now. Maybe Majin Du is a little bit more of a actual, like, combatant fighter, but yeah, whatever. So, there's this. The next slot we could see from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is going to be the start of March slot. Let me just pull up the last 3 of these, just to have for reference here. All right, guys. So we have the last 3 pulled up. Ginyu, 2022, start of March, March 3rd. Super 17, start of March, March 6th. Frieza, start of March, March 5th. Now, the reason the last 3 have been villains, too, I mean, there's a very obvious answer to that, and that's Anniversary is likely going to be, 4 out of 4 superclass or 3 out of 4 superclass. I would say very likely, right? Like, look at it, and especially the way things look. We leave the Worldwide Download Celebration, and we get Vegeta, Villain Dokkan Fest, Lord Slug, Villain Dokkan Fest, Buhan, Villain Dokkan Fest. Now, we did have 2 LRs, Gohan and Piccolo, and Gotenks, which were superclass. And then, of course, we have the Dual Dokkan Fest, Daima, which, superclass Goku. And then we have actually, Gloria was superclass as well. But, we're probably going to have a lot of superclass love during Anniversary, so maybe they could go into a villain. By the start of March, it's possible that, like, we actually have, like, a serious Daima villain that they could potentially drop into. But I'm telling y'all, I think, like, once we leave Anniversary, a lot of the next couple of months are probably going to be heavily Daima infested, man. I really think so. Like, maybe they would drop something like, let's just come up with something, Degasu has, like, his, magician transformation or something like that, right? The evil Supreme Kai. Let's just say he drops as, like, the start of March Dokkan Fest, and then he comes with, like, 2 banner units, like Tamagami 3 and Tamagami 2 or something like that, right? Like something like that. And then it just seems fairly obvious, fairly, like it's something that could happen, that we could see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta come for Saiyan Day. So many people have just instantly, like, attributed this guy to Saiyan Day, and it feels legit to me. It feels very likely. We also could get, I mean, even though there might be another strong contender, like, let's say there's even, like, like Goku has a new form, or maybe, like, Goku and Vegeta do, like, a new fusion or something like that. I still think that could come afterwards, right? Like, okay, so they didn't just go right into Goku versus Tamagami 3, right? Like, even though that's already happened, they started with Goku versus Glorio. So, I don't think, let's say that there's another, really crazy, like, kind of like super class type Saiyan, from like Goku, Vegeta, maybe Gohan will show up, although Gohan has never been a Saiyan Day. It's always been a pure Saiyan that they've done for Saiyan Day, right? But maybe like Goku or Vegeta have some type of new form or something like that, even beyond it. I feel like they probably would go Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta first. Now, keep in mind, too, if we look at the way the schedule plays out, and remember, global players, you guys are now going to be on the same JP schedule. Anniversary, right? Like the countdown is probably going to be like the 21st. It's probably going to start like the 21st, 20th, something like that is when we can expect the countdown is actually going to begin, right? So then, the anniversary goes all the way until the first week of March. That first Dokkan Fest, probably the 5th or the 6th, like in this range, is probably when we'll see that next Dokkan Fest. And then remember, the 18th, right there, that is when we're going to get the actual Saiyan Day Dokkan Fest. Then we have one more Dokkan Fest at the start of April, and then we go into a dual Dokkan Fest, probably the 24th or 25th for Golden Week. So, I mean, a dual Dokkan Fest, by then, if the rumors about the length of Daima are true, Daima will be done. And, I mean, we would have whatever final boss and stuff like that is, perhaps, the final hero of Daima, the final villain of Daima could, maybe be LRs. Dual Dokkan Fest LRs for Golden Week. We've seen a precedent like this before, where every year, New Year's is just, dual Dokkan Fest TURs, right? 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022 is Dokkan Fest LRs because Dragon Ball Super Superhero, right? And then 2023 and 2024, they go right back to TURs. I think Golden Week could potentially be dual Dokkan Fest LRs, potentially the end of Daima, right? Maybe they stretch it out a little bit more, and maybe we could even see like the final boss of Daima and the final hero of Daima be Tanabata. So it might be June 27th. June 27th or 30th is when the Tanabata Dokkan Fest LR would drop. Let's just say it's a new Goku and Vegeta fusion. Not Vegito, not Gogeta, a new fusion. They're the Tanabata Dokkan Fest. And then whoever the villain is could be the Tanabata Carnival. Probably somewhere in here, the 25th to the 22nd, in that range. The Tanabata Carnival. Kind of the way things could pan out. Now that we've got this right here, and, you know, again, I've heard some whispers that there's more like this coming in Daima. It looks pretty good. Pretty promising for the games. This is the shit. It's like, this happened, and I'm flying into DMs with Nano and Diddy. Code red! Code red! Because we know. This is like hype shit right here. Vegeta, like, people love Vegeta, and they love Vegeta getting respect here, too. And that's what Super Saiyan 3, I mean, this is easily the biggest stuff in Daima that we've got right now is mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So, let me know what you guys think, but I think we could see this guy for Saiyan Day. And I mean, I think it could be huge, right? Remember, you know, they gave us Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. We have a lot of other very strong Super Saiyan 3 characters right now. I mean, we could be in business. Super Saiyan 3 could be a legitimate team for the first time in forever, right? Super Saiyan 3 is a legitimate team. So, I'm pretty excited, man. I saw this. Whoo! My God, I love it. I love him. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, you saved my life. Mwah! Kisses to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and kisses mwah, to all of y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.